What's up, guys? Just did a little mountain bike ride. I feel like I do my best thinking on the bike. Consequently, I'm trying to beat my PR every time I come out here to Tanglewood Park in Winston-Salem. Ride the same 5-mile path 3 times a week plus. And I think I love the competition of it. But, man, sometimes you gotta stop because somebody's blowing their leaves. Hopefully you can't hear that. I'm sure you can. But, man, life is just, it's just one hard thing after another. And it's learning from it, surviving, getting better, gaining skills, and then imparting that to other people. So maybe that's what this video will do. Hold on, let me turn Strava off. By the way, speaking of doing hard things, I couldn't just ride a normal bike, right? No, I have to ride a single speed. For all you non-bike nerds, that means I only have 1 gear. Yeah, just like when you were a little kid, 1 gear. You know, it's interesting because making the mountain bike harder makes you carry more speed everywhere. You're constantly thinking about, man, am I losing momentum? You're not thinking about, let me make this easier and shift gears. You're just thinking, how can I anticipate this next hill? Get my speed up a little bit higher so I can hit that hill with more speed, which will make the adversity of the hill easier. Man, this single speed bike will teach you so much about doing hard things. It's really interesting. You know, it's skiing too. Not really sure where I'm going with this video, other than just, you know, talking about choosing hard things and overcoming them and learning from them. But I love skiing. But you know, I can't just do the easy one. You can't just alpine ski. No, I've got a telemark ski. Yeah, that's right. Google it. You probably have no idea what it is. There's probably 20,000 people in the world that do it. But basically, it's a Nordic ski where your heels are not attached. Essentially, you do a lunge all the way down the mountain. So, yeah, choose to do hard things. It teaches you a lot. It teaches you. It's kind of like training, right? Like if you train, you practice, you want to make the games easier. And I think one of the things, it's one reason people like doing like cold plunging and things like that. I think it's just another manifestation of doing hard things so that other things that are hard don't seem as hard, right? You know, running a business, having good months, bad months, ups and downs. Man, I could go all the way back to 2008, bought a franchise. You know, back then you could go negative based on the assets you had. You know, we were young, didn't have that many assets, and you know, we borrowed way more than we were worth. And yeah, 2008 hit. That franchise went out of business. We lost all the money we paid to them, and then over like 15 years, we paid it all back. Lots of people helped along the way in so many different ways. Learned a lot of valuable lessons, but man, those were some hard days. Working 80 hours a week, just barely covering the bills, because in 2008 and 2009, nobody was spending any money at all. So just doing whatever you could, not even to put food on the table. I mean, we lived off my wife's salary probably for 2 years solely. And all we did was just pay debt. That was super hard. And when our daughter was born prematurely, 7 weeks, that wasn't as hard, right? So I'd say, you know, train yourself to do hard things. Do things you don't want to do. Don't do them because you just don't want to. Don't say, I don't want to do this, so I'm going to do it. You know, obviously be calculated, but challenge yourself with hard things. I'm 43, going to be 44 here in 2025. And, man, if I could go back and tell myself when I was 27 what I know now, I would have, you know, people say, oh, I have 0 regrets. Oh, I have plenty of regrets. Now it's turned me into the person I am today. So there's no way to really, you can't back to the future it, right? You can't go back and change one thing because it's not ultimately who you become. And who knows if we had started that franchise and it had done well and we had 10 of them, you know, I might be dead and divorced now, right? There's just so many lessons, and my faith in God, like, through the roof compared to where I was when I was 27. And I can see the exponential and the impact of that. Probably at least, I mean, obviously I can see one generation, but probably down the line, we'll probably be able to trace back to that hard time in my life. So I don't know what this video is for you. I don't really know what it is for me. I'll probably come and watch this a few times and probably try to delete it, but hopefully I won't. Man, life is hard. But if you train for hard things, it's easier. I'll probably just leave it at that. Go do something hard today. David Phillips, I'm rooting for you. God bless.